Hey, this is Harold Allman from LinguaXDeo.com. If you're learning a language, you may be treating it like it's a war. If you've read The Art of War by Sun Tzu, one of the things that he recommends to do is if you're facing an opponent that's much better than you, superior forces, superior arms, that you don't even try and fight that opponent. You withdraw. You come back again to fight another day. Now, if you're learning a language, it's probably going to seem that way at the beginning. Whatever language you're learning, there's a lot to learn to master a foreign language. So just keep in mind that everybody started at the same spot. They knew no words in the language. Everybody starts out that way. So you just need to take an incremental approach to learning a language. You'll pick up a few words here and there, and the main thing is consistency. Keep practicing, keep learning the language, keep getting good material to listen to and to watch and to read. Now, if you take the other approach, you're going to start learning that language, and it's going to just seem so complicated that you decide to give up. It's just like, how can I be perfect? I'm listening to that person speaking that foreign language, and they just sound awesome. Now, when you try speaking that foreign language, you sound terrible, and you just pull back. You decide to give up. Don't do that. What you need to do is realize that if you keep at it, your fluency will improve, your vocabulary will improve, you learn more words. So if you just keep that end goal in mind, learning that language, just to ignore the fact that your speech is broken, that you're not saying things quite correctly, that you're picking the wrong words. That fluency will come with time. What you need to do is just ignore all the mistakes you're making. By the way, people are going to make mistakes even in their own native language. I do it. I hear, people on TV making mistakes. People reading on YouTube, and they're native speakers, and they make mistakes also. Be a badger. You know what a badger can do? It can fight off animals that are much bigger than the badger. So why can the badger do that? Well, the badger has several attributes that you need to have too. Number one, the badger's got thick skin. So when an animal bites the badger, it usually doesn't hurt it very much at all. So develop a thick skin. Don't worry about what people are thinking and what people are saying when you're practicing your foreign language. The other thing that the badger has is a really strong jaw and a bite. And it doesn't move side to side like that. It just goes up and down, I think, to increase its bite strength. So as far as learning a language, what you can do is you just need to concentrate on one language. You do one thing. You learn one language. Don't try learning a bunch of languages at the same time. The other thing that the badger has, and it's probably the most important thing that it has, is attitude. And that attitude is, you're bigger than me, you're stronger than I am, but I've just got attitude, I've got determination. I am going to win this battle no matter what. And when I was a young boy, I remember seeing a badger. I don't know what show it was, Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, or some TV show like that. And it was just utterly amazing. I don't know what the badger was fighting, a bear or a cougar. It was an American badger, by the way. It was also a honey badger. But this one was the American badger. It kind of has unique markings. So this badger was fighting off this animal that was way bigger. And as a boy, I was just amazed that the badger could fight off this animal, and eventually that bigger animal just gave up. So when it comes to learning a language, you need to be a badger. You just dig in, you fight, you claw, you scratch, you bite. You don't give up, you know. So when you're learning that language, you need to be that badger. Keep at it, and there's going to be people, events, and things that happen that get into your way of learning a language, but just keep at it. When you got a bigger opponent, you run away and you come back and you try and beat the opponent later. Learning a language, just go for it. Just try and learn it no matter what obstacles show up in your way. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.